So my internet friend at My Life is Leo tweeted at me today asking, "Hey Adam, what's your opinion on this whole YouTube culture topic?" And here it is. Fangirls, before I get started and even take a side on this, I would just like to let you know that I do support everything any YouTuber has said, that a lot of you take it to an extreme that doesn't necessarily need to be anywhere near achieved, particularly in large conventions like Vidcon, it's like the Hunger Games or something. But I don't really agree with very much else. I know it can be really hard to calm down when you get excited. These are the people that you watch every week. I was the same way the first time I went to Chipotle. The reason why I'm making this video is not to talk about the fans, not to punish the fans even more for what they do just to show support and love. I'm gonna talk to you guys, YouTubers, listen up. You see, you could sit behind a keyboard and a camera and preach to these loving, adoring fans of yours that are just acting, insane for you and your work, and just pretend that someday they can wake up and take some calculated dosage of chill pill based very specifically on their height and weight, and all the problems are going to be solved, and we're going to make this work, and it's going to be perfect. But you and I both know that things don't always go that easy, but wouldn't it be nice if they did? You know what they say? The world is not a wish-granting factory. Fans are always going to be fans, and a lot of the times the ones that are acting absolutely incredibly outrageous are just kids. They're early teenagers or younger. And whether or not you hurt their feelings by not following them back on Twitter, or how quickly it might take them to mature to the point where they are going to be more productive adults and do something with their lives, it's not up to us. They're just kids. They're humans like you and I. Ironically enough, the excuse I've been hearing by YouTubers is, please don't look up to us, we're just humans. We're not Justin Bieber. I don't get it either, because we're humans, they're humans, Justin Bieber's human. Where's the excuse? What happens when Justin Bieber gets in trouble with anything? Everybody strikes up and just says, put him in jail, send him back to Canada. And then there's the big group of people who are just like, dude, he's like a 17, 18, 19-year-old kid when he's making these mistakes. And kids will be kids. Let them, let them enjoy their innocence. It's not going to be there forever. We did crazy things when we were kids. I'm sure you did too. I don't even want to know what I was doing when I was 14. Yeah, no, that's terrible. No, I'm glad they're not doing that. When you go to these conventions like VidCon and you see these people screaming for you, with barriers separating because they're like wild animals, you shouldn't be afraid of them. You should straighten your shoulders. You should walk out. And you should look at them and be proud, because that is something that you did yourself. Why would you ever be afraid of something that beautiful? And as an up-and-coming YouTuber, I would just like to take a second to say, under the circumstances that these people who are so young, and we can forgive them because they're just humans. We're the ones who are supposed to be mature, not the ones who are supposed to sit there and tell them that they're in the wrong. I think we should take responsibility for our actions as adults, as content creators, and as people who get hundreds of thousands of views on every video that we post, because we put ourselves out there. I think in a position where we're getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, if we don't feel comfortable being followed or being overreacting, maybe we shouldn't let them get on that close of a level with us. We should stop posting our Twitters, our Tumblrs, our Instagrams, our Facebooks, our Pinterests, our street addresses, and PO boxes. Why? These people are taking time out of their life to write you notes, handwritten notes, and sometimes buying gifts. Even though you don't want them, they're showing you how much you matter to them. And you can sit around and say how flawed you are and how normal you are, and you have a you have a boring job, and you have a typical life, and you were just a C-average student who can afford lunch. I don't know, but they're not in class with us. They're not in lunch with you. They don't see you as that. They're never going to perceive you as normal, because you're not. You're somebody who they look forward to seeing every single week. They come back every week routinely to watch the videos and enjoy your digital enthusiasm. You help them escape from their lives and just have some sort of consistency. So whether you can handle it or not, you know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah. So just take a second to accept the fact that you are now a successful internet content creator, and your life's out there, and there are tons of people who are going to be watching it, finding things that you and them have in common. And every time you talk about these flaws, you are touching base with these people, and you are just giving them more reasons to relate to you. Your imperfections, they're not uncommon. In most cases, a lot of people share the same problems, and we always worry about it, so these people hook onto that and they come back because they see that you're doing pretty well and you share the same thing that they beat themselves up over. Insecurities, it's powerful. So until next time, it's been a real pleasure.